Welcome back to my second video. As you can tell, this is just me, I just finished my first video, so I'm just uploading this. So yeah, I can like kind of get a feel of what my book reviews will be like, I'm not really, I was an honors class, but like in terms of just like, annotating and like being all like rhetorical control, like I ain't really like that, like big words and all like, oh, this passage and this, that ain't me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I read a book and then, if I like a quote, I might like write it down here and there, but like maybe over time, hopefully I increase, my vernacular, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm gonna just tell you how I feel, man, what I like about the book, what I didn't like, and what my thoughts are, you know what I'm saying? So like I said in the first video, my first book that I'm gonna review is No Disrespect by Sister Souljah. So this, to be honest, is the book that kind of got me back into reading. This is my wife's book, and she had this book for a long time and she didn't finish it. So she recommended me to read it. So I was like, it's been a minute since I read a book, so I'm gonna just open this up. And to be honest, I didn't know who Sister Souljah was, like at all. I really didn't. But once I started reading this book, I kind of like, looked into her and Googled her and stuff. And she's like an author, but she was also like an activist during like the 90s, you know what I'm saying? She was a big black power, like who I'd say Dr. Umar was, but a little bit less, I'd say less comedic. She was kind of like, I wouldn't say radical, but she was serious, you know what I'm saying? She had a very big passion for just blackity black, you feel me? So, yeah, man, but my thoughts on this book, this is a memoir. So this is kind of like her going through her life and also like the different people that she met that like made an impact on her life. So each chapter is like a chapter of names of people that like had a big impact. So the first chapter is Mother, and then chapter 2 is like Nathan, Nikki, Joseph, Mona, like all these people that like, I don't know if you can see, but all these people that like have a very big impact in her life. And so, yeah, as I was reading, like her life was kind of, she grew up in the projects, I think it's been a minute, to be honest. It's been a minute since I read this book, so I don't remember like all the details, but I remember she grew up in the projects and her dad was not around and her mother was I ain't gonna say it, but like you just need to read the book. But her mother was in the streets, I'd say that, so if you know, her mother was in the streets. So she kind of like grew up, and she had a little sister. She kind of like grew up, without a father figure, and she's seen her mother do that, and she like sees the the condition of black people in America, and that affected her in terms of how she viewed the world and how she viewed other races and how she viewed her own people, And each person in this book, like that's the chapter is named after, teaches her a big lesson, like just throughout her life. So I'd say like if you're a white man or a white woman or any other race, you don't have to be white, but if you're any other race, or if you're a black man and you want to like just like have a fraction or just a raindrop of what it feels to be a black woman, especially like in the 90s, this is the book to like really kind of, if you're, if you just want to step into someone else's shoes, because this is only one black woman out of a million black women, but her, like, she is very poetic. She was a poet. Like, I think she had like a couple of songs. She's very poetic, and she loves her people, man, and she sees the flaws in her people, and she writes that in this book. Like, it's crazy because like I'm black, but I'm an immigrant, I'm from Senegal. So, and I was raised here though. So I consider myself like African-American, like a true definition of African-American, because I'm African, but I was raised here. So I relate more to the black culture than I do my Senegalese culture, because I came here when I was 4. So this is all I know. So, but this like really, in terms of like having African-American parents, like black parents, and being born and raised like throughout, you don't know anything else. I'm fortunate enough to know my history. I'm fortunate enough to know my people, but she don't, like people in America, the black people in America, they don't. So yeah, like she has the full experience, So, I mean, it's a good book, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a great book. And each person kind of just shows you the different type of people in one race, I'd say. Cause Like there's some men in here and there's some women in here. Like some other people in her book are romantic relationships, and then some are like friendships that she, had, and they just each taught her something different about her own people. You know what I'm saying? She is like, she kind of admits to her, like her humbleness, like her journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she was so like adamant on Black power, but these people kind of showed her like the different flaws that Black people have, I'd say, in America. But, you know, it showed the systemic racism as well. Like this was during the prime 90s, you know what I'm saying? We had Martin, we had, you know what I'm saying, Jamie Foxx show, we had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, we had Denzel, we had Spike Lee, we had, these Black artists, Tupac, Biggie, we had these people, these mega Black cultural, like Black was, to be honest, I think the 90s, the 80s, late 80s, and throughout the 90s, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the late 2000s, was just prime, like I'd say it's like prime Blackness, you know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't enslaved, we wasn't segregated, like it was prime. And to be honest, I don't really see that no more. I feel like the Black community in America has, like, in terms of just our cultural, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but like the prime, I say the prime is the 90s, bro, because we was everywhere. We was on TV, we was in the theaters, we was in your music, you know what I'm saying? So, but while all that is going on, systemic racism also exists. And she shows that in the book. Like while we're at the height of our, you know what I'm saying, cultural dominance, you know what I'm saying, we still got kids out here, we still got crack babies, we still got the projects. And she shows that in this book. And it just really opened my eyes, because I was born in 2002. So I'm not, this is all, and besides what I see on TV and all that, or like what I watch on YouTube, like the 90s is the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. But I'd say, Sister Souljah is a great book. No disrespect by Sister Souljah. It's a great book. You should definitely, if you're into like a memoir, you know what I'm saying? She's not like, in terms of the 90s, she wasn't a big name, at least to me. I didn't know her. But I mean, if you're just, this is a great book, man, because there's a lot of people in this, like there's the different people in this book leaves you, like you kind of go through the journey with her as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel it when she's talking about her mother and when she was doing, you feel it about her first, love, her first Black love. You feel it about her friend, like all of these things that she went through while you're reading, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? She's very poetic. She's very, like, her words are very, like, it touches the heart, I'd say. But yeah, I'll give this book a good 4.5 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? It's a good book. And you can't really criticize this book, because this isn't like a novel or like a fake, isn't fiction. It's her life. You know what I'm saying? It's what she went through and what she, what she felt during these times. So you can't criticize, like I can't criticize. That's why I never like understood. When I was in school writing essays, and if it wasn't like a theoretical essay or a research essay, and I was just writing about, how I felt about, a certain topic that we were discussing, I never understood teachers that criticized, you know what I'm saying, maybe like grammatical or like English, like law or whatever. But like you can't criticize someone that's writing a book about her life. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. So I give this a good book, 4.5. It was a delightful read. It was very eye-opening, I'd say, for a young Black male. And I think it would be very eye-opening for someone that's white, someone that's Spanish, someone that's Mexican. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's very eye-opening, even for a Black woman as well. It's very eye-opening as well. So I definitely recommend this book, No Disrespect, by Sister Souljah, 4.5 out of 5. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any book recommendations, just go ahead and put them in the comments. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.